I'm a poet and a writer, among many other things. I don't do events like this very often because I have social anxiety.
We're so happy you're here. You are safe here.
So here's some poetry for you. It's a lot of short poems, so I'm going to encourage you to save applause for the very end. Myrtle Beach. Coffee grounds, saturated, the disposable hotel cup warms her hands. It is midsummer, she sits on the bed, cross-legged, cradles the cup of coffee, looks out the window at the ocean. She is so far from home, the distance anxiety-provoking, and in the center, past pulsing heart and swelling lungs and a soul the color of a fresh peach, is the core of a woman 30 years old today who knows she is alone and part of everything. Woodpecker. I wake up furious. I grab raspberries from the fridge. I make some coffee. I sit at the kitchen table. I feel an uproar in my gut. Instead of my raspberries, I devour my anger. Instead of my coffee, I swallow the rage whole. In my next life, let me be a woodpecker, protecting my young as they nestle inside of a dying tree. Eileen. She's wearing hot pink eyeshadow. She smiles at me. The music is so damn loud. Her name is Eileen. She tells me that she hates dancing. She goes out only to people watch. Were you people watching on me? I ask. Yes. What did you think when you saw me? I ask. You're not comfortable in those clothes. I will throw them in the bonfire tomorrow night and bask in the heat from the flames, I say. Eileen smiles, puts up a peace sign with her left hand, and walks away. Sorry. A realization. Nothing is going to save you, says the Buddhist on the radio. Chloe knits a hat in the passenger seat, coffee drying on her upper lip, as her mother changes the radio station and sings along to the Cranberries and drives them east to the beach. Chloe's new lover is moving to California next week. How can she be both so sad for herself and so happy for him? Nothing is going to save you, she mouths, and she knows, finally, that it is true. The photographer. My grandmother, in the old photograph, is alone. Her hair is curled, framing her face. She is wearing a dress. She is barefoot in the grass. And on her face, I see a great sadness in those wide open eyes, as if she could see the future and the grief it will bring. Whoever the photographer might be is a fact lost to time. Separation. Another falling away. I worried, and it happened anyway. Eons ago, it feels like, I cried in a college dorm room while my boyfriend sang "You Are My Sunshine." Because the love was so tender, it couldn't last. Not then, and not now. I am more myself than I've ever been. En route. In the midst of pain, I think of driving on a rural road in a dented up Volvo at 3 a.m., no one behind me or coming toward me, homes briefly lit up as I pass by. Ziggy Stardust on the stereo. Driver's side window down, I scream into the night, unsure if I am going somewhere or nowhere at all. This is my final poem. It's one of my favorites that I've written. I hope it resonates with you. The Diver. The Olympic moment I remember most does not involve gold medals or bright, enthusiastic faces in the parade of nations. It's one man, a German, who went in for a dive and landed on his back and scored zeros across the board. Imagine his disappointment, rage even. How stupid, how incredibly stupid. When I watch the video on YouTube, I want to thank him and tell him how much he means to me. For who among us does not say, God damn, what I could have done different, what I could have done better. And isn't that so much more human? Our persistent, unavoidable, beautiful failure. Thank you.